Good afternoon. Happy Monday. My name is Nayoka Lynn. I tried to record this outside, but the traffic was just really noisy. So I hope everybody went and got their feet in some grass today, or dirt or sand or whatever you got. Get a little raise if it's shining where you are. But today I wanted to come on and share something. I was online scrolling through, just taking a break, and I heard this young lady who considers herself to be awake bashing people and calling them stupid and idiots and delusional and all kind of things. And I couldn't help but think, oh darling, you are not that awake. I think if you're awake, you see things for what they really are, at least on your level. I guess, well, I don't know. But I know for myself, I understand that when you get out of something like religion, when you remove yourself from the dogma and you understand how things have been manipulated, so that some could have control, and you just find out the truth about a lot of things. And when you discover who you really are and how the universe works and how everything works, when you get to that point, you're so excited. You tend to want others to see it that way too. Look, don't get it twisted. Not everybody is going to wake up. Oh, and my team wanted me to make mention to whoever needs to hear this. The woke movement, which I know very little about, the woke movement is not the same as waking up, as being awake. I don't know why I'm supposed to say that, but they wanted me to say that, so I'm saying it. Yeah, so being awake or waking up, this ascension, is not the same as the woke movement. And that's not to say the woke movement is either good or bad. That's all. So somebody needed to hear that for whatever reason. So yeah, I just want to say that if you're awake, if you consider yourself to be awake and a light being or a light worker or whatever, how sad would it be, really, to look upon another soul and call that soul stupid, ignorant, delusional? I can't do it, but, well, whatever. But, yeah. So I think and that's casting spells. That is, look, what you put out, you get back. If you're placing judgment on somebody, that's coming from some kind of something that's not healed within yourself. Yeah. So if you feel the need to criticize and put down other people, you might want to take a pause and take a look within. Why do you feel the need to ridicule other human beings? You don't have to agree with them. I don't agree with a lot of people. But I mean, they're my fellow humans. We are all sharing this earth at this time. And I enjoy interacting with people. Now, are some going to act an ass? Yeah. So I withdraw my energy and let them do what they've got to do, and I go about my merry way. Am I totally innocent? No. I might get in my little humanness once in a while and look and think, really, dude? Like, seriously, you're going to be doing this? You know? But then at the end of the day, and every day, in the evening, I go over my day. And I think about the things that have transpired, my interactions, whatever. And if there's something that I don't think I've handled properly, it'll sit with me. And that's not to beat myself up, and it's not like I'm stressed about it, not at all. But I'll look at it and think, I could have handled that differently. Yeah. So what do? Next time I handle it differently. Yeah. But let me just say, I have been in religion, deep in religion. And even where I was, God, Source, my spirit team still worked with me. Well, how do you know you had a spirit team back then? I've always known since I was a kid. I just didn't know it was my spirit team. And it was just something you didn't talk about, you know. Yeah. Anyway. So today, ask yourself, am I casting spells over folks? Am I talking about folks? Do I consider myself to be awake and I'm still talking about people, calling them all kind of names? That's not awake. No, no. So maybe you might consider not doing that anymore for yourself, mostly. You hurt yourself when you start talking junk about other people. You hurt yourself. Because look, it's law. You can believe it if you want to, or not believe it if you don't want to, but it's law. It exists anyway. What you put out, you get back. It's law. So, even if people are still in religion, even if they think you're a demon, even if they think that you're going to go to hell, even if they look on you with pity or some with disdain, just love them anyway. You don't want to interact, you don't have to interact. They're calling you names, please don't call back. Remember, when we don't respond and we react to situations that is not in alignment with who we really are, we're going to go through it over and over and over again. Yeah. No. I'll keep my peace any way I can. And yes, life is about things showing up, and they are going to show up. How you handle them is everything. Don't be so quick to react. Stop placing judgment over people because you don't agree. It's going to bite you in the butt. All right, so I guess that's all I want to say about that. I hope everybody's enjoying their day. It's Monday, the start of a new week. Don't forget to be grateful. I want to share something so badly that happened this morning, and my spirit team is like, I'm so giddy about it, and I can't share it. I say, not now. Let's just say I had a visitor strolling by my window this morning, and oh my goodness, yeah, I know. Crazy, you think, oh, she's nuts. I'll be nuts then. All right, enjoy the rest of your Monday. My name's Nayoka Lynn. Namaste.